Wow, piang ơi, softer can or not? Hi guys.
Hi!
Hi. Gyudon, you got tempura don.
The bento sets.
Sashimi!
Sashimi is like sushi, what?
No, sushi is sashimi
Oh, okay.
on rice.
Japanese curry rice?
Oh yes.
I love.
I love.
I like my curry to be hot and spicy.
For me, it's like the curry is more important than the rice. So the creamier, the better.
You should try Coco curry in
Cool.
Japan. Ra intro me. Oh my god, it's freaking good eh. We went back there twice.
The rice, right?
Yes.
Super like mushy. Then the curry must be thick with a lot of potatoes.
Oh yes.
To me, right, the rice is also very important. If you overcook or you put too much water, right, everything will feel very starchy. So I guess you need to nail that rice component.
This is very familiar. Eh. I swear I had this like 2 weeks ago.
If you compare the Japanese rice at Japan, their rice are glistening. But this is not lah. Maybe
Oh,
my
yeah.
expectation will be too high.
Maybe they ship from Japan, then the glycerin all gone.
Oh, glycerin
Very
lah.
sweet.
It looks very thick and very creamy. So high hopes, high hopes.
The meat is very thick, then the batter is just a thin layer.
Okay, it smells very very sweet.
Wow, the flavor you can just punch into your nostrils.
That's why pungent, right?
Yeah.
Confirm! I know where this from. Monster curry.
This one is like Singapore rice, Japanese rice.
In the middle.
Singapore Japanese rice.
Yeah.
The rice, right? It's not the flaky kind of rice. It's the together one, the sticky one.
The sauce a bit lacking. There's no aroma or fragrance, just saltiness.
It smells super flavorful, but when you eat it, right, it lacks dimension.
1 plus point of this pork cutlet, right, is that it's very thick. The meat inside is super generous.
I like the pork. It's between tender and a bit too hard.
It's still
just
soft
nice
enough.
lah.
I'm sad though. This one has no potatoes.
When you ask for spiciness,
Yeah.
right, they will add a heart shape one. So level 1 is 1 heart shape. 2 heart shape is level 2.
Level
Yeah,
10
I
eh?
think so. yeah, really.
Wow! You know what's the good thing about this? Got like
Potato.
these mini chunks of potato. Is that even potato?
No, I think it's it's not.
Wow, the rice is
So-
glistening a bit more.
The curry is not as dark as compared to the previous one. This is like the light kind of curry, which I personally don't prefer.
I would say that the batter here is slightly thicker.
Man, this one confirm kopitiam, right?
The pork is like thinner than the first one.
Maybe it's because the way it's sliced.
I think the carrot really like add some colors. If not, everything will just look bad.
Honestly, I don't smell Japanese curry at all.
I feel that the cutlet smell is stronger than the curry.
Yeah, it's
You know what it smells like? You go cold storage, right? Those pre-packed, then the cubes, and then you just go home and melt it yourself.
There's this like herbal taste.
not like green tea.
Yeah, I just taste healthy.
The rice and the sauce mix perfectly. But the meat slightly tough.
But I don't taste the taste from the cutlet. It's very bland and thin also. So I'm not really a big fan of this one.
This one is lighter, and I would prefer this. Like you won't feel so heavy after eating this.
I think it's own preference. For me, is I won't pay $7 for this lah.
But the curry, right? I think
Yeah.
adding vegetables to it, right, add another dimension to it. First impression, right? It looks like a 剪刀剪.
I will swipe right to this, yeah. I'm serious.
Actually, I will.
The one flaw, I think, is the rice. It totally don't have the glistening.
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 It's darker.
Yeah, it's darker than the second one.
Yeah, and then it looks thick.
Is very thin batter, very thick meat.
1:4 ratio.
Wait.
The pork cutlet, right? It covers the entire plate.
I can't even see the rice. I
Yeah.
can, but it's like 1/4 of the plate.
This curry got no smell lah, sia.
Actually, can I say first? But I really taste the curry.
When you taste the curry?
Kang.
Sorry. Wow.
Oh my god.
The umami flavor, wow, is strong. That's why it makes you want to eat more and more.
And the cutlet also, it's like nice and thick.
Yeah, the meat inside is generous.
Very meaty, I would say, but there is no much flavor to the meat.
Yeah.
They add other ingredients like they have potatoes,
Potato.
sliced onions.
Onions.
Because it gives another dimension to the texture. There's a crunchiness also. So it's not just 100% gooey.
But if you eat everything as a whole, I think compared to the last two, right, this is the best.
I used to eat it alone. I order alone. Nobody want to eat.
So now ask.
Okay.
I'm quite quite bummed because it's not as generous as
Yeah.
any of the other three.
When you see this, right, the batter is a bit too thick. It's like thicker than the rest, right?
You know what? What's the strongest smell here?
The pork.
The pork cutlet smell is legit strong.
Yeah.
I cannot smell the curry.
The first three, the batter is like no flavor.
No flavor.
It's very ordinary, right?
Yeah.
This one legit. I don't feel like I'm eating an ordinary batter. You get it?
Yeah.
It's part of the meat.
I can't taste the curry at all. It just tastes like the gravy of the pork.
This pork, right, it sets a standard already as compared to the previous three lah. Because right, when you eat this pork, you can really taste the fat. It melts in your mouth. It's not too thick. It's not too dry also. I think it's just nice.
This is a bit watery as compared to the third one.
Which is quite surprising because it looks quite thick on its own.
Oh, everything that we tasted. Yeah, this is the best.
Washoku Goen, the
The
third
third
one.
one.
I live in the north. There's delivery for that curry there.
Oh.
And I eat it whenever like I'm craving for Japanese curry.
Oh, okay.
Even though monster curry is nearby also.
I also think that the price is the most worth given the portion and then the amount of curry that was given. It was like, damn.
The last one.
Last one.
Coco.
Coco. Because the sauce, it doesn't look very gelat kind. The rice also, they knew it very, very well.
Every component, they ace it lah.
Yeah.
So the pork is juicy, tender, you can feel the fats in the middle of the meat. The curry is not too thick, it's quite watery, which is great because when you eat with the rice, right, there is the curry flavor to it. Thank you for watching this episode of Taste Testers. If you like this episode, you can watch our other videos over there.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!